stream. What is up, my nerd?
What is up?
Hey guys.
What up?
Hey everybody.
Good.
So that was sadly the last Rogue One OT trilogy intro that we're gonna have for the Hangar Bay. Not to say that it couldn't happen again, but it's the last one that we're gonna have for the time being. We're gonna move to a prequel themed intro in the next week. So I know a lot of people are really excited about that. It was all because I messed up.
Yes, he boomered.
Which I never do.
No. You wanted to change the prequels.
Yeah, I wanted to change it. And that's the whole reason why that we're changing it. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. We do have a new face coming into the Hangar Bay tonight. We have somebody we've never had on before, the Funny Hatter.
Hello.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Hello.
Yo.
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for having me aboard.
Absolutely, man. So we're going to be talking about that Kenobi trailer today. I know that I was on a live stream for it. I've been on 6 other people's channels talking about it, but I haven't talked to the homies from the Hangar Bay about the Kenobi trailer. And then a very special leak that we're going to discuss and kind of talk about and maybe come to an agreement or a disagreement on for Mando season 3. That's going to be coming. That's going to be coming a little later in the stream.
Some heated stuff coming up.
Yeah. So I'm going to pull up the trailer here. Give me a minute to get that, but I want everybody's first impressions right off the bat. How we were feeling about the trailer.
No. I was stoked.
You want to go down the line?
Yeah, I think down the line is better.
Yeah, sure. Charlie, go ahead.
Place.
Go nuts.
Yes!
Charlie's a fan.
That's me.
I think enough said. I mean,
you pretty much summed it up, you know.
I mean, pretty.
You fucking nerd.
With your nerd hair.
Get him out of here.
Erase you from existence.
Dude, I was totally in the same boat. Yeah, I was super hyped on it. Obviously, I mean, there was a problem, but we can talk about that later. Sam, how about you, buddy? How are you feeling?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh man, I was pretty much just like screaming right at my phone when I saw that. I'm sitting there on your stream, and the trailer finally comes up, and I'm like, yes, freaking finally! Oh my god, that was amazing.
But the trailer, though.
Agreed.
Yes, yes.
How did you feel about the trailer?
Oh man, the trailer, it was awesome, man. I loved it. Obviously, it had a problem to it. I'm sure we're all in agreement as to what that is. We'll get to that later. But all I can say is, I am so looking forward to this.
Ewan McGregor's beautiful beard.
I should have clipped that. I made a short.
Oh, no, you made a short, yeah.
I did. Yeah, I did make short. So I guess I did. You know what? I got to pull that up. I was not super happy with the Inquisitor.
No.
All right,
we'll talk about it.
Jedi scum. Jedi scum.
Well, I will admit that I cried some man tears. I'm proud to say that. I'm not ashamed to say that.
Attaboy.
Especially when Duel of the Fates kicked in. At the Lucasfilm logo. I mean I didn't see that coming, and I was already feeling it when the trailer started. Just seeing him, and it's real, and it just feels real now. It didn't, as all the announcements and the rumors and whatever we got, the trailer made it feel like it's finally happening. So yeah. I was super emotional. I'll admit that.
Dude, I mean, how many fan trailers have we watched? How much Duel of the Fates?
How many fan trailers with Jesus footage?
Yeah, with Jesus footage, and then we finally get it, and bro, Duel of the Fates hits. My face melted when Duel of the Fates is like.
Yes, indeed.
And that gold Lucasfilm logo that turned into sand. It just
Was it spice or was it sand?
Might be a little bit of both.
We'll find out in the first episode.
Yeah, right. JT, what about you, brother?
You see, so I recently started a job, and the trailer released while I was at work. So while I was on lunch break, all these people that I recently just met are like, what the hell is he on about? And I'm like, you don't understand.
I was kind of hoping,
dude, I think the new guy's on drugs.
I was freaking out. He ran into the other room.
I was kind of hoping you were gonna say that you ran to the bathroom. You're like, I gotta use the bathroom, and immediately just watch in there, and people just hear a whole bunch of noises, and it's like, is that Star Wars? And he just comes out.
Yeah, I mean, Jedi Scum. He said, I cried some man tears. Men don't cry; they weep.
I think I was just I was too pumped to cry. You know what I did though? Look, yeah, I'm willing to admit it here. I went back and I watched Kat LaSalle and her reaction to the trailer, and there was a sympathetic tear that happened there because she was bawling her eyes out. I'm like, oh, I love how people love Star Wars, man. That's so good. That is so good. What about you, Strike?
All right, so I mean, if you take out Humpty Dumpty and Clayface, I was pretty hyped. I was pretty hyped. I mean, Duel of the Fates, Battle of the Heroes, and Anakin's Dark Deeds.
Anakin's Dark Deeds.
Oh.
I was
literally
shocked that
the
they
end
worked
just
in
felt
the,
like one
the
of
Dark
these Old
Deeds.
Republic cinematics, like da 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 da.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
those were awesome.
yeah, it hurt.
Yeah, no. But yep.
Emotional damage.
and it just felt more like a movie trailer compared to the trailers we got for Mando or Book of Boba, or maybe I'm just biased because I love Obi-Wan Kenobi, but it just felt more like a movie trailer. But then that might just be because of that awesome John Williams music. We haven't had that in a while and anything. So
John Williams
that's the
doing
thing,
Star Wars
man.
music again.
Yeah,
not just John Williams,
Williams just
prequel John Williams.
Prequel John Williams, yep.
Who is now 90 and can still pull this off.
No kidding.
He's just conducting in a bed, but there's patterns that are going off that show his wavelength through his brain, and then that tells people how to orchestrate music.
So you're talking about what's his name? Stephen Hawking? He's in bed just
yeah, pretty much.
creating genius. No, but
God.
he is. He's making a brand new theme for Obi-Wan. It's an original
Nice.
theme for the
Oh,
show.
nice.
Yeah, so I am like ridiculously pumped on that. I'm super stoked.
Oh
So,
man, I can't wait.
Mr. Hatter,
Mhm.
what about you, man?
Pretty much a meme is how I felt about it. It's like, woo, yeah, baby, that's what I've been waiting for. That's what it. Wait, what?
I will send you to Jesus.
So this will be your
Pumped up.
first and last appearance on that. I'm kidding.
Oh no.
Down with the shiny.
I'm so stoked to see how stoked people are on it because there has been a lot of negative feedback. But here's the thing,
Yeah.
and this is the interesting thing, is that like a lot of people were pumped on the trailer, but they're like, that Inquisitor looked like shit.
Yes.
And
Oh,
the,
are we
the
talking about
freaking
that now?
positivity police came in and just absolutely destroyed these people over not being happy about the Inquisitor. And like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
The
pulled
thing
up my
where I'm
short
caught-
here.
Yeah.
This is my live reaction to it. I'm like, oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that was pretty much, yeah.
I was just
I mean,
like, oh.
Listen, all of us that are saying we were just not happy with his appearance. I mean, we're not saying like, yeah, this sucks. We're just saying we're like just voicing our opinion about them giving us a better product. I don't know why anyone would be mad at us for wanting them to give us a better product. I don't get it.
It's because they don't want to. It's because they can't stand it when people give opinions and criticism. They just want they just want everyone to agree 100% that it's good.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, because like if you guys ever heard of Neurotic, he kind of gives like the theory that all like film companies don't want criticism. They want to produce products and they want money, and that's all they want. If they get any criticism, there's less money to be made.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if
What
they
up,
would
Dan,
nail
man?
it from the start, there wouldn't be any criticism.
Well,
Hey,
I
you
had
think-
to
you
do a
think
double
so?
take. I had to when they first showed the first appearance of him with the light coming in and he's like just standing there. I didn't even know it was him. I was like,
Yeah.
Well, I've had a lot of
It is
friends,
him.
a lot of
Jesus?
friends who were saying like, "Hey, look, it's a live adaptation. This is somebody
But-
coming from character.
But
This is somebody coming from character to live stream." And I'm like, "But have you seen
Species
episode 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, something got missed. Something got lost in translation there. And,
yeah.
yeah, it just kind of sucks. I
And
feel
on
like
top of it, Rebels, the art style of Rebels isn't like Clone Wars. It's pretty similar to what humans look in real life. So
yeah.
Or the closest.
there's literally no argument there. Yep.
Yeah.
William Hurt.
Yeah,
Right.
I just seen that, man. I was about to say that.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
Here, hold on. Let me share this real quick. Share screen. I'll just share this. This will
Okay.
work. William Hurt.
Huh.
Man, he's
Yeah.
always going to be, for me, he's always going to be the dad from Lost in Space.
Yeah.
I don't know why. He's always going to be the dad from Lost in Space.
He's
That
okay.
sucks, man.
Yeah.
Dude, we keep losing good people.
Oh man, now
Yeah.
we can't see Red Hulk in the MCU.
Oh no, he was
Oh.
him too. General
Hey,
Ross.
we haven't even
Oh.
saw She-Hulk yet. I'm not complaining.
Is he Red
Yes.
Hulk?
Yeah. Red Hulk.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I
Yeah,
didn't know
General Ross is a Red Hulk.
Man.
Oh yeah, that's right. That he was what's her name? The really good-looking gal from the Eric Bana Hulk.
Jennifer Connelly.
Oh, her.
Jennifer Connelly. That was Jennifer
Mhm.
Connelly's dad. He was that's right. He was yep.
Wait,
You're
really?
right. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
John Hurt is Jennifer Connelly's dad.
In the movie, in the
Oh,
Hulk movie,
Oh
in
no,
the
no,
Eric
no.
Bana Hulk.
That was Sam Elliott who was
Oh.
General Ross in the Hulk movie, but then in the Incredible Hulk, that's what's his name?
Hurt.
Oh,
John
Eric
Hurt.
Smith.
Because that's Liv Tyler.
Thank you.
There you go.
Liv Tyler. That's what I was saying. Yeah, Jennifer Connelly. Yeah, I'm thinking, wasn't she in the Rocketeer too? Jennifer Connelly.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I thought
I
she
don't
was
know,
the.
maybe.
I thought she was the hot chick, and maybe I don't know my actresses
been
that
in-
well.
Good.
Anyway,
Yes.
That was everybody's like, Liv Tyler, Jennifer Connelly, Liv Tyler.
Oh, now it's become a contest of who's been the best live action Betty Ross.
We're way off track.
Oh,
Star
yeah.
Wars. Star Wars.
Star Wars. Kenobi.
We can talk about the Grand Inquisitor, and you know, it's like with anything in this world, you could have the most amazing trailer in the world, which I thought we had a great trailer, but you find one negative point, and it's what everybody focuses in on. But it's a glaring misstep when it comes to him, because we've had Powans before. We've seen Powans. We know what they look like. It's not like it's a direct adaptation like Cad Bane. And honestly, looking back on Cad Bane, I'm like, God, they were way closer with Cad Bane than they are with the Grand Inquisitor.
Yeah,
Although Duros were in A New Hope, I'm just saying there was a live action of that first, and it didn't look like that.
That is true.
I'm just,
that is true.
Yeah.
The argument could be made though that Filoni improved on the Duros.
Nope.
Nah.
So I guess the question is this going to remove from your joy of watching the show?
Yes.
No. Not even a little.
I think it's
yes.
No, not really.
Well, every time. No. It's not gonna detract from anything where the Grand Inquisitor is not in. But if I see that egg phase, of course it's gonna throw me off. I mean, it's just how it is.
Well,
my brain is not going to be like that. Looks wrong.
I agree with him. It's gonna be an eyesore.
Egg face.
Well, I mean, then again,
Humpty Dumpty.
It'll be like a egghead from the old Batman Adam West show. Exquisite.
Oh.
Excellent.
Okay.
Anyways, moving on from
Yes. So,
I was wondering if you were going to do that.
oh, you know I have to. I love it.
Yep.
So I mean, so far as I know, that was my only big gripe. There were a lot of people that held on to like Luke's hair was too dark.
My God!
He's a kid.
I don't know. When kids oftentimes change hair color when they grow older, so I wouldn't worry about that.
I was blonde when I was a kid.
I was a redhead. when I was.
I was blonde as well. Yep.
So maybe not something to hold on to in terms of a negative there for me with the trailer. But other than that, did anybody else see anything they had any kind of negative takes on?
The fifth brother. That's the last one. Fifth brother.
I thought the fifth brother looked great.
Dude, you zoom into his face, he looks like Play-Doh.
Yeah, he looks shit.
Go ahead, do it right now.
I don't see a problem with fifth brother. If I'm being perfectly honest with you, dude.
I didn't either.
Here's the
Zoom
thing.
into it. It looks like someone just like drew on his face and then colored it green.
Here's
what
the thing.
hell are you talking about?
The thing to remember about the Inquisitors, they may look good, but this is years before Rebels, correct? So remember what happens to them in Rebels. Remember who their drill sergeant is.
Yeah.
So even if they somehow mess up, he could be the one that gives them the scars.
All right, what the hell are you talking about with this fifth brother looking like garbage?
Go to where the the stormtroopers are marching behind him.
I didn't think he looked that bad.
I didn't think he did either.
But then again, I don't remember it being like a close up. So.
Well, you kind of got to zoom in for it a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, when it comes down to brass tacks, though, the Grand Inquisitor is mainly the highlight of people's complaints.
I mean, definitely the highlight.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Strike knows. I mean, he's got like a kind of Disneyland, like, kid walked up to a face painter and he just got his face painted.
Really? Oh, God, look at that beautiful man.
That majestic beard, look at it.
Jesus.
What am I supposed to say? Jesus.
Yes. All right, here.
Look at him.
All right, let's see.
Look at that.
The hat
I don't get it. What's the hate?
His eyes are
I don't
black.
get it either. I don't get it. What's wrong with them?
Okay.
He's got the sunken.
Look at that.
In the show, he's got the strong chin with the piece, and his eyes are ghastly white with the sharp teeth.
You dudes are going to be fawning all over how badass the fifth brother is halfway through the season. I guarantee it, man.
I don't know, man.
If anything, I think the hat looks a little silly. But besides that, I think he looks pretty good.
Listen, Strike was doing his build, and I told him, I think the concept of the Inquisitors is very cool. That's what made Maul, Starkiller, Asajj Ventress, like, highlights, because they were like, this is like a hidden kind of talent that no one knows about.
Shut the hell up, Graf.
Inquisitors to kill off.
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't like them. I think they're all right. I don't see what the hype's about.
X-Wing, now pull up a picture of the fifth brother in Rebels.
Two green, whatever.
Do side by side.
Now, to be
Somebody else
completely
pull it
fair,
up because my mouse is going crazy. Somebody else pull it up.
Okay.
I can't.
I'll do it.
Listen, I don't care if it's an unpopular opinion.
Can I just say
Yeah, I don't
something
care.
positive about Luke? Is like that really got to me how they got him dressed like Anakin from episode 1. I didn't expect that.
He had it's
Oh,
the
yeah, they
same
did, didn't
it's
they?
the same goggles from the helmet. Like ask me how I know, it's literally sitting right behind me. It's the same goggles, but they have a leather strap around the back of it. And I think it's so cool. Like maybe he does know, like he's grown up thinking about like maybe my dad was a pod racer on Tatooine.
That's
Oh
cool.
no! Oh no! They're probably gonna go down like the hot rod route to where they're.
I didn't
telling him
catch
all-
that. I didn't catch the similarity between the goggles and Anakin's pod racer.
Dude, they're 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't
All
see
right,
that.
I'm sure.
Right there. Almost.
I have
Hey,
it
look,
on
it's
0.25.
Jesus.
Sorry.
I love how they did that filter thing for the goggles.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
so good, dude.
Oh yeah.
It does look really good.
There's not enough
Right.
Arabesh on it though.
Yeah, dude.
Oh wow. Yeah, you're right.
Those are the same goggles.
Yep.
Yeah.
Without the
Yep,
head.
yep, yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
All
That's
right,
cool.
I'm sharing. Yep.
I can see where people are a bit upset about that, but considering that it is a live adaptation, I think they have to take that with a grain of salt.
Dude,
Especially
you're
since-
not gonna do okay. This I get. Okay,
Mhm.
like doing a live action adaptation of this is rough. This
Yeah.
is rough.
Yeah.
Yes,
I mean, he's
But they could
basically got
still-
geode face,
they
right?
could still hire someone that is a bit bulkier than that guy.
There's
Yeah.
also assistive CG when it comes to makeup. I know when they did a lot of the
People in the
Trandoshans.
chat are sending me stuff while I'm on stream. I don't know what to. Oh, they're just taking care of me. I
They like
gotcha. I
animated
see it.
their eyes pretty realistic, and that was due to computer.
Yeah. Okay. So look, what human do you know has a pyramid face like that? First off,
Doug Jones.
Wait, there you go. There you go.
You know,
Not to
Oh
mention-
wait.
I mean that
who played
dude.
who played Abraham in The Walking Dead? He would have been.
Oh,
really good.
Ooh.
crap,
Oh,
Band
yeah.
of Brothers.
The guy with
Oh.
the
Because
ginger curly
he's
hair,
a fucking beefy dude, and like he has like a pretty solid face structure.
Yeah, I'll always remember that guy from Mighty Ducks 3.
Hang on, that's right.
I've lost
Uh,
something.
Leave him out of this, Hawks? No.
I just feel like I think that guy is gonna do a really good job. It's Han
Yeah.
from Tokyo
From Fast and
Drift.
Furious.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I mean, the guy plays like the super cool, even-headed, like kind of like. I just feel like he's gonna do a really good job.
Listen,
and I think
he's a Star Wars fan, so I'm not even. It's just
Yeah.
while we're at it,
Michael
might as
Cummings.
well.
the problem for me is not the fifth; it's the Grand. And that's
Yeah,
why we say like pick your
That's a-
battles, dude. The
yeah.
Grand
Oh, yeah.
Inquisitor is an issue for me because
That's
it
a
looks like a
mutual
Star Trek
agreement.
character.
Yeah.
You know.
The Grand
Just
has
that-
a lot of problems visually on like
Yeah.
so many levels. And it's not just one.
There's no yellow eyes. There's no sharp teeth.
Yeah.
No idea why.
It's so easy to do. Like
I mean,
even if you just threw
literally-
yellow contacts in, you know what I
Well,
mean?
You could have
all you-
literally just went back into the archives for Revenge of the Sith.
Oh yeah, except
Taken the prosthetics that they used, slap it on there, put the tattoo thingies on there, yellow eyes, done.
Yeah. That's what I was just about to say. Is like, or find the formula, or find the makeup artist who did that work in Revenge of the Sith, rehire them, and then put them on the little screen. Is that?
I wonder why they didn't hire Jason Isaacs back. You know, I mean,
What
he
up,
did the
Chase?
no
voice.
idea.
A lot of
Yeah.
people are
Like-
saying that.
That
So
was
weird.
my only thing, but it's not enough to retract of the Kenobi high ground hype. But just like
He did have the
Uh,
high ground.
Oh, yeah.
high ground hype. I refuse to take any.
I'm sorry. I had somebody hanging out in the background. I'm sorry. Hi, Lainey.
Hey, Laney.
Hey, Laney.
It feels so weird. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get used to this whole setup.
Yo, you got a new background. You got all your Funko Pops and stuff up.
You
Yeah.
didn't see the photos I posted last night, did you?
No,
he didn't.
Last night was not a good place for me to be like awake or intelligent or anything.
I will send them
Or
to you.
intelligent.
I redid my entire setup, so I have 3 monitors now. So 2 of them are mounted like in front of me, and then I have my other monitor to the side of me. So now you can finally see everything.
Yeah.
There
Yes,
you go.
everything
That's
is
good.
exposed.
Keep the Trilla
Full
hat in the
cleaning. I
background.
promise it's not done yet. I'm actually like redoing all of this tomorrow.
Oh
A
dear.
lot of
Yeah.
people said this about Ahsoka too, because
Yes.
the makeup means they can't do stunts and stuff.
I'm calling bullshit.
Shenanigans.
It's so like.
And this is nothing against you, Alice, at all.
No,
I'm just
no.
saying.
It's lame excuses because literally every single thing of these that they're counting down, they've done in the prequels practical,
Yeah.
and it wasn't a problem. So
Exactly.
get out of here, Disney.
Yeah. And I mean, okay.
The prequels had more practical effects than you think.
Yeah.
A lot.
It's-
Actually,
it's
you know what's
nuts.
funny? The Phantom Menace had 112 less CGI shots than The Force Awakens.
Oh yeah.
And that really rubs me the wrong way because people's main argument for hating the prequels is this CGI. You know,
Well, hey,
those
look.
is miniature.
Look, to be fair, the next 2 movies had a lot of blue screen. The
Oh,
next 2 did.
Yeah.
almost like
Rod.
95% of those movies were completely blue screen or green screened.
And as far as Alice's, as far as Alice saying like, oh, you know, makeup makes it difficult for them to do stunts and all that. 2 words: Darth Maul.
Yeah, but he didn't have like big Leku hanging off him. He didn't
That wasn't
have.
No, they
you
did
know-
have a lot of makeup.
Well, I think he's more talking about the 5th brother.
Speaking of Darth Maul, I heard a rumor or speculation about him being on the show. If you want me to share it.
It'll be as great.
What on Kenobi?
Speculation on Kenobi? I can
Yeah.
confirm or deny, so I'm gonna keep
I
my
would
face
die
straight.
to see Darth Vader kick Maul's ass, and that's why Maul is so scared in Rebels.
I don't think
I
we're
can
gonna
only
I
get
don't think
so.
we're gonna
I
get Maul.
can't say it on here.
Ooh, that would actually be pretty interesting. Like if they like both Darth Maul and Darth Vader intercepted each other looking for Obi-Wan,
Talk
but they
about it, I'll
fought
break
each
this
other.
down.
Obi-Wan got away, and then like they were like, and then Darth Maul's like, and Darth Vader's like, oh, he got away.
Well,
Charlie.
this was just interesting
Oh, great thing.
speculation. I saw somebody bring up that you know, in Rebels, Maul has his lightsaber is a broken Inquisitor's lightsaber, so that maybe he pops up in the show looking for Kenobi too. They don't cross paths, but he does cross paths with one of the Inquisitors, maybe the new one, kills her and takes her lightsaber, and that explains why he's got her lightsaber and why the other Inquisitors are afraid of him in Rebels.
Vader.
I can see
My
Charlie
face turned
turning
red.
up there.
My face is actually turned red. I'm getting so. Oh.
As much as I love that idea,
15-minute side story where Sam Witwer shows up as Darth Maul and
I
kills
can
one of the
only get
Inquisitors.
so you know that. I will break this thing.
you know, as much as I love that Jedi Scum, I love the idea of that. I really doubt that they're going to do this for this new Inquisitor.
We're not gonna get Maul.
Yeah,
Doubtful.
if
Meanwhile,
anything, I'm
Sam
pretty
Witwer
sure
watching
that
this.
I'm pretty
Little
sure
bit
this
later.
Inquisitor's going to be like,
Here's the thing. People thought Maul was dead in the Phantom Menace because they didn't get into the expanded universe or Clone Wars or whatever. Like the casual fans, they said, "Oh, Maul died in the Phantom Menace." Whatever. They brought him back in Solo, and they're like, "Oh, this dude's still alive." If they kill him in Kenobi, it's gonna make those casual fans mad.
oh
Well,
yeah.
I didn't say kill him, but explain how he had that lightsaber that we saw him within Rebels that looked like a broken Inquisitor saber.
The half
And
circle
maybe
saber.
explain
Well-
why he was afraid of Vader and how he got on Malachor 5 when Rebels began.
Exactly.
And also the Inquisitors were afraid of him, didn't they? Call him the Shadow or
Shadow.
something.
Yeah,
They called
that's
him
right.
the
That's right.
Shadow. Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because like at the end of season 7 of the Clone Wars, like Maul is not
Sorry.
scared of Anakin / Vader. I mean, he literally brags with, "Yeah, I would have killed him. I planned to bring him here. I would have killed him." And in Rebels, he's like,
Yeah. No, he's like,
Shit.
yeah,
Plus,
no.
get out there. Charlie's raging so hard he's defocusing his camera.
Well, that and I don't think that Maul knows the difference between Darth Vader and Anakin Skywalker because didn't they like keep that a secret to where like Darth Vader he's like, hey, there's this new guy Darth Vader, he's your boss now, listen to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
That they
one
absolutely
of-
did that.
only there were like two people that really knew about it. It was Thrawn and frickin' Thrawn
Tarkin.
and
Tarkin?
The Emperor.
I do
Yeah,
think
well,
Maul.
the Emperor, obviously.
I do
yeah,
think
but-
Maul knew it
Tarkin.
though, because Palpatine told him that Anakin is part of his plan.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't think he would have like told him like he was like gonna be like a Sith.
No, but Maul knew enough that Anakin was the key to Palpatine's plan, so I think he had it figured out by then.
Maul didn't know 100% of Palpatine's plan because if you see the end of the Clone Wars Season 7 arc, it shows when he comes out, like Ahsoka breaks him out of his, chamber, like the Mandalorian stasis thing. He's like, oh, I finally understand now. Brilliant.
But that's more regarding the clone's betrayal.
I know, but that highlights how he didn't know.
Oh no,
like, the
100%.
full plan.
100%.
That is so cool, man.
And yeah, Matt, Tarkin knew that Anakin became Vader.
Tarkin. Yeah, thank you, Strike.
Look at his
I
biker
appreciate
gloves.
I love the
Yeah.
driving gloves on Kenobi.
Obi-Wan is now in a biker gang.
Biker gang
Just
confirmed.
seeing
No,
He
no,
started
no,
the Vespa gang.
no. Obi-Wan is Mad Max now.
Watch, he's gonna get like a kidnapped by or he's gonna end up like in a giant like speeder with a whole bunch of women in it, and they're trying to get to a green place.
Oh. No. All right, so we get the Scythe, which is the name of the ship here.
Scythe?
The Scythe.
I do think it's cool that they show in Fortress Inquisitorius above water.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, this is
Yeah,
the
I've
same
seen
thing
that
that we
before.
got. This is the same thing but there was something that somebody brought up, and I'm going to try to pause it here so we can see it.
Wait, is it just me or is the water not moving?
No,
There-
the water's moving.
It's good.
There is a Lambda class shuttle right here.
Oh,
No, it's
boy.
on the other side. It's
Is
on
it?
the other side. It's on the left.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's right here.
Yes.
On your left.
Oh
So
yeah.
you can see
On your
the,
left.
Yeah, you can see the way. So that could be Vader here.
I really doubt it. I would think like Vader would like show up fashionably late for anybody he wants to speak
Right.
to.
Yeah.
He has to have his catwalk.
Clearance code.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
there
he
is
is
a
a
Lambda.
Lambda.
There's a Lambda shuttle, so we get that. Let's move into the next scene here. I have it in like painfully slow mode.
No, don't even worry about it. I love it.
Wait, Fifth Brother is
Oh,
standing
God.
there too. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah,
Wait,
boys. Mess
Fifth
him
Brother
up.
is on the left. See?
Yep, there he is. Yeah.
He's wearing his
Oh,
pirate
in
hat.
that in the Tatooine scene.
Yeah,
there.
right there. On the
Oh
left.
yeah, he's right. I didn't see that either.
I didn't see that.
I didn't know that before either.
And then we get the nice J.J. Abrams ray of like lens
Oh no!
flare. Yeah.
He's back.
He's back. He has returned.
This
Somehow
is the
JJ
part where
returned.
I had the second take. I had to double take if that was actually him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's your boy.
Ugh.
The Grand Inquisitor looks like the Grand Inquisitor looks like a combination of Humpty Dumpty and Apocalypse from X-Men. If he was lame,
Very good. Very good.
Are you talking about the comic book or the movie?
either. Yeah, sure, the movie. Why not?
Yeah, let's shit on the movie.
Dude, he just does not look good.
Oh no.
No.
You know, X-Wing, you're
The
right.
armor
I will
was-
pick my fights, and I will pick the Grand Inquisitor.
I'm picking
Yeah.
this one for
Mhm.
sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I do feel a little sympathetic towards a multi-million-dollar company for not getting a prosthetic right.
No kidding, right?
I mean, to me, it's not surprising considering,
It's,
No.
Ahsoka and the
no,
Mandalorian.
it's kind of
just-
crazy because you would assume that's like one of the easiest parts to get right, but
Yeah.
On
Actually,
a
no,
main
it's also gonna be a
character
main
of your
character.
show? Are
Yeah.
you fucking
Yeah, no
kidding me?
Yeah, but going back to what Lainey was saying, that actually she does bring up a good point. It's not exactly surprising that they messed up the Grand Inquisitor, because think back to the Pikes on Book of Boba Fett. You know?
well,
Yeah.
I mean, they just took the same designs from Solo, so technically Solo fucked them up. So
It's not
Yeah,
even the
still.
Pikes. Look at Cad Bane in Book of Boba Fett.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cad Bane looked all right.
He looks like Lobot from Empire.
Actually, yeah, that's not a bad comparison.
Actually, not even.
Personally,
Yeah,
like
that's actually kind of accurate.
I thought it was really funny because I was talking to my older brother about this trailer yesterday, and me and him both agreed that when we first saw the trailer, we both at first were like, "Is that Vader already?" But then we looked at it, and we both agreed that it looked like someone took Tamara Morrison's head, and then photoshopped a face onto his head. And called it the Grand Inquisitor.
Why you gotta do my boy Tim like that? Holy fuck.
Hey, did you guys see that? The second sister, she doesn't have a spiraling lightsaber. It's
she's
just
the third,
Wait,
right?
really?
Well, yeah, look, see it? Like,
Wait,
it's not. It doesn't spin.
Yeah.
Right.
Not
She
yet.
has a
Wait,
normal.
she
wait, what
does
was
not.
that?
Yeah, no, it's a
Wait, where was that?
dual-sided. She's the third sister.
Or third sister,
Yeah.
yeah, whatever. But,
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
okay.
just do not find her intimidating at all. I'm sorry.
No.
Well,
I don't know.
she won't be until she's cutting people's hands off.
Strong whammon. Sorry.
Strong female protagonist.
That's right. Go start a grifter channel.
I know. I should.
Ooh, I wonder if her lightsaber looks pretty short to be a double lightsaber. But I wonder
Do
if
you
they're
have
gonna make
any
it like
idea
Pixar
how hard
Coons.
it is every day to not be a grifter? Do you have any idea how hard it is to stay positive?
Yes.
It's not easy, man.
Every day we stray
Like
farther.
resisting the
If
dark
I'm gonna be honest, aside from the Grand Inquisitor, I actually really highly enjoyed this trailer.
Dude, she is gonna be gnarly. She's
I
gonna
hope
be.
so.
Oh yeah.
She's gonna be bad
I'm
as fuck.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be quite honest, right now, looking at the Inquisitors we got, I'm more looking forward to the female side of things.
Well, and I'm wondering, like, what's gonna make her look intimidating there?
I mean,
Nope.
she probably just hanged that guy.
You know what would have
Yeah,
helped?
yeah.
Possibly
Maybe
stabbing someone.
some
That
yellow
may-
eyes.
I have my Inquisitor helmet if she wants to borrow it.
X-Wing, you bring up a very good point. Either yellow eyes or a helmet.
Yeah,
The
Don't
helmet.
borrow mine, it's cracked.
that's
Give us
something.
the helmet.
That's something I've been noticing that Disney Star Wars has been lacking a lot. Like when it comes to their dark side users, they don't have the yellow eyes. It's like that's like the most intimidating part of a Sith. Is like that's like they've embraced the dark side.
Remember-
in that.
Dooku didn't have
Remember-
yellow eyes.
Well,
Inquisitors
but-
can't. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but here's the-
Inquisitors don't
Vader
have that
only
usually.
does. Vader
Dooku
doesn't
was a
teach you
Sith,
too
he did not
much.
have yellow eyes. You do not need to be.
Well,
a Sith
they're
to have
not
yellow eyes.
technically Sith, but
Yeah,
you
but-
don't
yeah,
but
have
here's
to
the
be
thing.
Sith to have yellow eyes. Yeah.
you
Yeah,
just have
here's-
to use the dark
Here's the
side.
rebuttal. What species do you have to partake in to have yellow eyes? Because you see, like the fifth brother. and
You don't
What
have to be a species.
species do you have
You
to
have to be
partake?
human.
Well, some species
No, you
just
don't have
simply
to be-
have
No,
evil
because the Grand
eyes, so to
Inquisitor
speak.
was Powin and he had yellow eyes.
And that's what I'm saying, though. So, like, what does it entail? They're being
Depends
indecisive
on
here.
your training.
Well, I can
Yeah,
actually tell you that. I can actually tell you that if they have yellow eyes, that means that they've fully embraced the dark side. But there are, I think, some species that have the yellow eyes by default. But you don't need to be a specific species to have the yellow eyes. You just got to be completely enveloped in the dark side.
I'm so excited to see her in
That's
the show.
what I was thinking too.
You
Because
guys know who this is?
It's
No.
my brother from Game of Thrones.
I
don't know
have
her.
I have an
Wait.
idea. Could that possibly be Arinda Price
from,
Do you know who she is
Battlefront?
in the show? Oh,
from Rebels?
That
I...
officer looks cooler than the Inquisitors.
Oh shit,
somebody made a good point.
dude! X-Wing, can I share something? Oh, I just found a gnarly looking Grand Inquisitor fan edit.
Oh boy, let's see it.
Oh, I seen it. It looks really good. Yeah, it's the one that's being passed around, right?
Not sure. Haven't seen this one yet.
Yeah, pass it around. Share with the class, would you?
Hell yeah.
I saw a really
Yes.
good one on Instagram.
All right,
Look
so
at that
here's,
stormtrooper butt.
here's a big point of contention. That's not the stormtrooper, is what people are saying.
Oh, robot.
Oh, that is.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
some
Because
metal
we
ass
see
we got
yellow and blue, and then we go down and we see blue and yellow, and the homie's holding a hammer.
there.
Look before his hand though. There's like a big tube. Is that like a flamethrower or like a rocket launcher? Or
I think it's a piston or something like that, but that's not a stormtrooper butt. That looks like a clone commando butt, but it's not. I think it's the droid.
Yeah,
Well,
I
how do
think
we
it's
know-
the droid.
Or it's a clone that's hiding and disguising themselves as a droid.
Ah, look at the fingers. They have joints.
Just reach further,
What,
a little
Echo?
harder. Just reach a little more.
What, like Echo?
Oh, the picture.
That's too
there
much.
you go.
That's
Yeah,
too much.
I know that's too much, but I was just.
No, that's not the one
Too
that
much.
I saw.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
This has been a point of contention. Our
Doesn't pull it
people
down
are saying that
too.
the third sister is gonna turn and be a good one, and they're
That's-
like, no, can we have a good? But
Can't
didn't that
work like
that
Vader will
happened?
kill her.
That happened in Fallen Order,
Yep.
and everybody was stoked on the Trilla deal. And when Vader comes in and just like, look about, and just like this gnarly exit to the series, you're like, oh my god, that was beautiful. It was well done. It was amazing. So why is it bad if they do that with her?
Well, in Fallen Order, like she was like left in a spot to where like she's questioning herself, and like before she can come into any conclusion, Darth Vader comes in and like murders her. But in this show, there's like the potential to where like the third sister would be like, "Oh, I see the errors of my ways. I'm so sorry, Obi-Wan Kenobi," and like she just goes away without any consequence. Because in Fallen Order, she like faces consequences as the form of Darth Vader. She failed Darth Vader, and now she's got to pay for it.
Yeah. And,
Yo,
and,
Zachariah 315, hello. I don't know that we've seen you before, but hello from everybody here at the Hangar Bay.
Hey,
Hello
look,
there.
Xwing, I just sent you a DM right now of the picture that I saw, the comparison of the Inquisitor.
He looks so much better there.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
I mean,
they
he
added
still
on
looks
it.
like trash, but he looks so much better there. So much better.
I think once Vader
Give
shows
me
up,
the
nobody's
yellow
gonna care.
eyes. Just give me the yellow eyes.
The yellow eyes, the sharp teeth, it's not that hard. Okay, I work with people that do makeup. It's just hire them.
Yeah, I see it.
Bro,
Yeah.
I have Sith contacts.
cool.
I'm poor. Like they could do
We're-
this. No
We're
problem.
all the poor, and we know
Yeah.
better.
And,
No problem.
Yeah. and going back to what we were saying before about Inquisitors turning, that even happened in the Darth Vader comics as well.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, two of them ran away. One of them was that like jumping species, and he ended up getting hunted down by Vader in Coruscant.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
He got
So
killed.
it can happen.
He got killed real hard.
You guys want to know something?
Hmm.
Comics
Oh, boy.
aren't canon.
Wait,
Sorry.
you say that the comics aren't canon?
Nope.
Oh, of course,
Well,
because
no.
what's her name? Kathleen Kennedy said, we have no source material, we have no books, we have no comic books, we have no video games.
I will send you to Jesus.
Actually, you know,
The newer Marvel ones I thought were canon.
Or so you thought.
They say
No.
they're canon, but they're never really.
Yeah.
They're never really canon.
Yeah, didn't they?
They're
The Bad
willing to
Batch
fudge comics.
the Bad Batch retconned the Kanan one.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
Marcus
that's right.
Yoda's lightsaber retconned that one comic.
Yep.
oh yeah, that was a big one. I remember when I saw that pop up, I'm like, where the hell did he get that?
Don't you know that Jedi have multiple lightsabers throughout the galaxy?
Listen here, buddy. In my eyes, all of the comics are canon. They all fit seamlessly, and you don't even need to get rid of any of them.
Especially the Force Unleashed ones.
Thank you, Chase. I saw that. Exactly my point.
Sorry, my DMs are going. A lot of people have a lot to say about this right now.
Oh yeah.
I can imagine, bro. I can
Let
imagine.
them
Wait, why
speak.
is
We
my
are the
Discord?
fans, after
I
all.
don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an interesting boomer chat.
Awkward.
Boomer chat is fun.
Yeah.
Dos Boomers.
So
I mean-
we get to the end of the trailer. Hold on. Let me pull this back up.
I like how the only blue lightsaber that we see is just the logo of Disney.
Oh yeah.
It was on purpose.
Yeah. Yeah, it was totally on purpose.
Don't you want to see the blue lightsaber? You gotta
So we
watch
get
the
the spinny
show.
lightsaber again.
By
We
the
get
way,
the
wrong
spinny lightsaber.
wrong sound for the lightsaber. Just saying.
Was it?
Yeah, it's the wrong sound for the spinning.
And then we get
It's
this
on a-
planet, Dio or Dayu.
That's kind of
Kind
cool.
of. It has some Coruscant or Nar Shaddaa vibes.
So this is what I would
wish it
call
was Coruscant.
Diet Coruscant is what I call it.
Diet Coke.
Yeah, it's Dayu, right?
It's-
You know, it kind of looks similar
Lots
to.
of echo. Why is there lots of echo?
I don't
What
know.
the hell is going on?
I don't know. Want me to mute myself real
I hear
quick?
it too.
It's off-brand Coruscant.
Off-brand.
It kind of looks similar to that one scene we got from George Lucas's Underworld show. Kind of has similar vibes.
Oh, wasn't that going to be the game 1313?
I think so.
It was going to intertwine, supposed to be.
And
but I
then
mean, both things didn't happen, so haha.
That's a shame. That game looked like it had potential.
Listen,
and actually,
man, in some reality, we got the finished Darth Maul video game.
Oh,
yeah, right.
Don't get me started.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the Force Unleashed.
Yeah,
no
what
way.
a game.
Sam Woodward.
I did.
And I'm not hating on the Force Unleashed. I'm just saying what we got from those little Darth Maul snippets was pretty promising.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. And actually, Lucas never even considered the original EU canon either. Like, it was just the movies that were considered canon in his eyes. Everything else is just there.
Well, yeah, but like those things
some of the
had
novels.
Those things had his blessing, though. With like Disney, like it doesn't matter if like it's not canon or not, as long as like George Lucas is like, hey, I like this, like I appreciate your work, like.
And also, you gotta understand. I mean, George was a fan of the comics as well. I mean, the only reason why Ayla Secura is in episode 2 and 3 is because he liked the comics she first appeared in. She didn't appear in the movies first.
Yeah, it was what was it? It was with Quinlan Voss. It was the Republic series. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you see that she's actually sort of the key to Star Wars. That's why I had to put her in.
I am not the creator of Mara Jade, and I'm not the creator of Mara Jade. Out!
I'm sorry, George. We'll execute him. We'll have him burned.
Man, that was an on-point George Lucas impression, my guy. Holy.
Thank you.
I know Lainey liked that one.
Play for episode 5. What do you think?
I've slowly accepted.
I might have gone too far in a few places.
Why are you guys disregarding Disney Star Wars?
Just
I'm not.
Work. You see me happy, work. You see me do me dirt. And so we put in work.
Why do we think your technique?
I've never seen that before. It's like a flash pointed out of my head, so it never exists again.
I love those guys.
I don't disregard Disney stuff. Who said I did?
I do.
Oh my God, don't take it hard. All right. So we've moved in now to the point we're at 45 minutes into the stream. I think it's time that we talk about a little leak from the inside portion of Lucasfilm, something that's going on.
Portion.
Many boffins died to give us this information.
This is
How can we repay you?
It even is. I don't even know what this leak is, so I am very curious as to what this is.
This comes from a reputable human being, somebody that we had on stream not too long ago, from makingstarwars.net. Who has been right about everything since I got into this little leaker community, has been right about everything that I've seen so far. In Mando Season 3, somehow, IG-11 has returned. Okay, who is making their bed?
He blew up.
I don't know.
Oh, that's it? That's the leak?
No.
Oh.
I know what you're going for, and I hate it.
Somehow IG-11 returns, and instead of being a caretaker for Grogu...
Sam, is that you?
Who the hell
No,
is
that's
that?
not me. That's not me. I have no idea where that is.
Who has
Not
friends
me.
showing up at the house or something?
Definitely not me. I'm a lonely person.
Oh, I just muted Lucky. It was her. I like how I had this leak and it was like, we're all moving in right now, by the way. So the leak is IG-11 returns and Grogu is going to use IG-11 as a mech suit.
But, okay, can we first of all talk about the fact that IG-11 is vaporized into atoms?
IG-11 blew to holy high hell.
Yeah.
Listen,
And
not
just
only
that,
did
but
he
and
blow
also
up, but
melting
his
metal.
parts fell into lava.
Yeah.
There's no more
He
IG-11.
literally exploded, and we found out it was actually Lainey. Lainey was the problem with the audio. I'm sorry, I love you, darling.
They could have picked
the audio was
any
too much.
number of an IG unit, just not 11.
She's muted. I have to unmute her.
Or 88 if they don't want to pay George Lucas.
Well,
Good
I
luck.
think
If
I
you saw
think-
the 2003 Clone Wars, you saw Dirge on those swoop bikes with all of those assassin.
Yeah,
droids.
with like
Could've
the
been any
Knights
them.
of the Knights of Knee when they
Yeah,
came
Knights
in
of
with their
Knee
jousting
droids.
sticks.
I'm thinking to myself, what is the point? Not only did he blow up, but what would be the point of Mando giving him the chain mill armor, like the little vest? If he's gonna have a freaking mech suit, what?
So he's gonna get in the IG-11, and then the IG-11 unit is going to be bolstered with Beskar.
No,
and
I don't
so
want this.
little baby Grogu is gonna be a Gundam.
It's literally
Fighting
visible
Maxu
plot
baby
armor. It's
Grogu.
visible plot armor.
Visible.
Yeah.
it's
I
physical
don't
plot
think-
armor to sell toys.
If they
Okay.
truly brought IG-11 back, it probably would not be IG-11 from season 1. It's probably gonna be like another
Yeah,
IG-11
we're thinking of
block.
Unit.
The casual fans won't know that. They'll just
And-
see, oh,
Who
I
cares?
mean, to be fair,
I
pretty
think
much all
even-
IG units look the same.
I think even if they
That's
did
right.
like,
strike, you're canceled.
I think
I
when
know,
I'm
they all
hearing
look
it
the same. I'm
now-
racist.
When I'm listening to it
Like
now, it doesn't really like make sense. But the more I think about it, when we think of the title, The Mandalorian, I don't think it necessarily refers to Din Djarin Mandalorian. I think
Oh,
it
yeah.
is referencing to what Grogu is going to end up becoming later
they-
on.
They're
So
doing this
this
cheap
is-
title thing, like where it says like Loki, but it's actually really the other Loki.
If they
where-
did that, then yeah, it could probably work out and make sense and, probably look cool. But when I hear it now, it just kind of in my head is like,
So
what
that's the
heck?
thing. This came from Jason Ward, and Jason Ward was pumped. He's like, "Oh my god, that sounds like so much fun. That sounds amazing." And I heard it, and I'm like, "What the what?"
So, I mean, there are multiple things. So, I mean, mechs in Star Wars, especially in that size group, aren't new. We've seen that in Clone Wars already with the one bounty hunter arc, with the one tiny little bounty hunter. We would probably be around the same size as Grogu in that mech droid. The thing is, an IG unit is... I don't know if you've seen IG units. They're pretty slim.
Are you talking
There's
about
not much
BB-1?
space.
The one with the round.
No. The droid that was played by Taika Waititi in The Mandalorian that was protecting the Mandalorian and Grogu.
Well, that's IG-11, but I mean the other mech suit in Clone Wars that is. Hold on, let me.
Yeah, the one with the round head, right? With the thick beef.
Oh yeah, then I have no idea what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me.
Yeah, exactly.
My guess is when season 3 comes out, there's probably going to be some sort of time jump. Maybe not like a huge time jump, but there probably will be one. And it's
Tough to
going to
say.
focus a lot on not only, the relationship between Din Djarin and Grogu, but his relationship to the Mandalorians themselves.
Yeah.
Because he's, in Book of Boba Fett and obviously season 2 of Mandalorian, we see he's kind of like having this conflict with himself where it's like, does he want to learn about like true Mandalorians
Strike,
and
I know.
go to the planet and like become part
Yeah,
of
no.
that?
I just sent it to you so I can share it.
I seen it.
Not gonna lie,
We've
as far
had a
as
bounty hunter that has used a mech suit
Yeah.
before.
Round head guy. And there's a little alien.
That was the one.
Gotcha.
Lenny, that's a interesting idea. Like maybe like they're heading into the direction to where Mandalorian is going to be the next Mandalore, and then like under his tutelage is going to be Grogu. But I don't know. It's hard to say which direction that they want to go, considering that they made 2 episodes undermining an entire season of The Mandalorian of putting his fate of delivering Grogu to the Jedi to make him a Mandalorian later.
I just feel like if you have to pick a direction with Grogu, because they're like, he's a Force user. Like, oh no, well, what are we gonna do with him? Oh, we're gonna stick him in an IG unit. Now he's a blaster user. Like, what does he do?
So, but one thing also to consider, we have that one like poster or like it's not even concept art. It's like straight up like a picture with the deepfake Mark Hamill, with Luke holding that yellow crystal and like Yoda having
That
a
was
lightsaber.
That was not. It was sanctioned by Lucasfilm, but it's not like a
no
anything you should like buy into.
Oh, okay.
Not at all.
Yeah,
it's just
There's a lot of people talking about how it's going to be like the preliminary stages of the First Order, though.
I was thinking that
reference.
it seemed like to me, like in the Book of Boba Fett, that they were emphasizing a lot of the Jedi of Mandalore that created the Darksaber, and maybe Grogu was going to be like the next coming of that Jedi of Mandalore. But now I'm just like confused. Like, well, what do they want him to do? Do they want him to be a cyborg? Do they want him to be a Jedi? Do they want him to be a Mandalorian? What do they want from him?
Well, there's chainmail apparently now in Star Wars. So
yeah,
I think what I would want to see
chainmail from Lord of the Rings.
I think what I would want to see in the next season of Mandalorian is if they do really plan to like have him go explore Mandalore and like the history and stuff. I think because they've already tied in the whole idea of Jedi and stuff, they should really look into talking about the whole war between Mandalorians and Jedi.
Yeah,
and also the history of the Darksaber and stuff. Like, I think that is something that could probably lead up to Grogu kind of making a decision. And that's why I kind of want to see the time jump too, is because I want to see like how he starts to deal with stuff. You know, obviously we see flashbacks from Order 66 and stuff with him being at the Jedi Temple and getting out. And I kind of want to see how he deals with that. And I don't even want to bring it up anymore. I said I would stop, but I think that's kind of like why I wanted to see kind of Mara Jade come into play, is because
she
can't. This is the last time
she said the thing.
I literally said I do not want to mention this again. I knew it was coming. But
I love that.
I really just want to see more of the history and stuff.
I think this is a better idea. Like, have him go find a husk of a dark trooper.
Yeah.
Instead of the IG-11 unit, like, I get it was his nanny or whatever, but find one of the dark trooper husks and then wire him up that way.
If you controls him, he's gonna be like the Bop'em, Rock'em Sock'em robots.
Rock'em Sock'em Bop'em.
Just find yourself a Phase 2 Dark Trooper, and
And here's the thing. My thought on Grogu using an IG droid as basically an Iron Man suit for all intents and purposes. I'm down with that. I kind of want to see that.
Yeah, a lot of people are pumped on it. For me, it just sounds wild. I would have to see it. Is the problem.
I mean, Star Wars.
Like,
I
wild.
think when I hear it, like I said,
Star Wars is wild, but different
wild,
than
dude.
what normally things go wild as. I don't know.
Yeah, it's wild.
Oh yeah.
Can we go back to Kenobi real quick?
No.
Yeah, we can go back there.
Please, that'd be awesome.
Did anybody else read like that whole Entertainment Weekly article with the quotes from everybody? Seems to be there's a lot of negativity on social media and even on YouTube about some of the stuff Kathleen Kennedy said in the article.
Oh yeah, that's right.
About how
that stuff.
Well, originally the scripts, she said, originally the scripts for this or the script for this was bleak. So they kind of started from scratch, and now they have a more of a hopeful story. And people are mad.
Savvy. We have to tear it down.
See, I remember, I remember the rumors of when it was Kenobi was going to be a movie where basically the movie was about new characters searching for Obi-Wan. He didn't show up until the third act, and basically he acted like Luke in The Last Jedi. So if they threw that out, I'm happy about that. I'm totally happy about that.
The Kenobi that you're gonna get in the beginning of the show is gonna be very close to the Luke that you got in Last Jedi.
Which I get that. I get that. But it seems like there's some people.
Charlie, hold my hand.
There's some people that want him to be like that through the whole thing, and that doesn't even really make sense. And
sure.
Guys, that was very cute.
Well, it's not something he should be out through the entire show, but I can understand. Like, I think what would be a great story for this version of Obi-Wan is like he is losing hope and he needs to find his faith again in protecting Luke, and then eventually he'll find somebody who's like, okay, I have to stay here and watch over this boy. He's very important. But if he's just a hermit throughout the entire time, like in The Last Jedi, then that's going to be terrible.
I mean, you have to remember he is absolutely feeling all of the pain and hurt that everything that this dude has been through. He's working a crappy job. He's on Tatooine. He lives in a cave. The dude is not in a good spot.
He
And
thinks
so-
he just killed his brother, his best friend.
Yeah, this is not the same as Luke at all.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so, people
I'm
will
close.
draw comparisons, but this is not the same
The
story.
thing is, he actually has reasons why he would be like that.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
he's not running away. I mean, he's down in the dumps, like really is, but he's not running away from anything. He's still looking after Luke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's still doing his duty.
And also, he's getting phone calls from a
He's
certain
on duty.
master from the dead as well. Just like, hey, remember I'm still here, right? I'm supposed to teach you how to become immortal.
But that's
Okay,
that's
don't do
just the
anything
thing.
stupid.
Kenobi has suffered more than anyone. I don't want to say more than everyone, but he's
suffered
pretty
a
up
lot.
there
Yeah.
when it comes
Yeah.
to suffering and characters. He lost his master. He is basically held liable for something he could have prevented, aka the Empire.
Hmm.
He feels liable for losing his brother. Satine executed right in front of him. I
Yep.
mean, there's so many factors that come into play when it comes to Obi-Wan's suffering.
Oh,
So they better portray that in the
Well,
show
not-
pretty
and-
well.
Not just that, but like his own community is gone.
Oh yeah,
He's
his
just
whole
decimated.
livelihood, his whole livelihood.
And if
And-
you go
and-
even beyond that, I mean, if you take into, I mean, they're not canon, but I mean, who the fuck cares? But I mean, he had he at some point he even unofficially left the Jedi and then came back, and I mean that impacted him as well. I mean, that guy has been through a lot.
He's been
And he's
Yeah.
he's also the most wanted man in the galaxy. I mean,
He's one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Big-
other one
big
is Lone
Yoda.
Star.
Very big target on his back. And as well as that, not even that, going from he's going to literally have to go from Obi-Wan to Ben Kenobi by the end of this, wherever it ends. And I love Ewan McGregor, who's the same age now as Alec Guinness was when he started.
Charlie, you just nailed it.
Well,
You're
Deborah Chow
nailed
said,
it.
two wrinkles.
Deborah Chow says in that Entertainment Weekly interview that the show's about the transition between him being in a bad place now to being the Zen master that we saw Alec Guinness play in A New Hope. So
Yeah.
just like what Charlie just said. But I mean, all these people, including a couple of YouTubers, were jumping on the fact that Kathleen Kennedy said that the show's going to have eventually have a hopeful tone. And I would think people would be happy about that. That it's not going to be another Last Jedi where the whole
You would
thing.
think.
Yeah.
The whole.
One would hope.
Yeah. That's because
I
there's
think
some
as
people
Star
who just
Wars
straight up don't like
fans,
Star
we
Wars.
should all be scared.
Rebellion
That
is
is
built
up
on
to
hope.
Please
I
don't.
did get that reference.
I got that.
I do. I get that reference.
Nice.
Very nice. All right, cool.
You want to do some death sticks?
You want to buy some death
You don't want to
sticks?
Some dust.
I don't want to sell your death sticks.
You want to go home and rethink your life.
I want to go home and rethink my life.
All right, shut up.
Nailed it.
No, I think
think-
this is gonna be an interesting take. I think a lot of people are gonna be happy with it. I think prequel fans are gonna be happy.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's gonna be in the first bit. It's gonna be very divisive at first. Is that Padawan girl? Hey, how's it going?
Yo.
People are gonna be upset at first, but I think it's gonna play out in Star Wars fans' favor.
I really hope.
Yeah.
I hope so. I really do.
Yeah.
Once
None of
you're-
us want
Couple
this to
things,
fail.
too.
once Vader shows up, nobody's going to care about the Inquisitors or the
Oh,
shapes
God.
of their heads or anything. I mean, nobody's going to care.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Vader's breathing at the end of that trailer was more to me than seeing the Inquisitors, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Do you notice that they? Do you notice that they call it? I'm sorry. You notice they call it a teaser, which kind of makes me think, or I'm overthinking it, that we're going to get another trailer before the show.
In that updated trailer, they will have fixed the Inquisitor.
They're gonna do the Book of Boba Fett style, where we get a bunch of different little sections.
But I mean, I wonder if on May the 4th we'll get the full theatrical trailer. I'll call it that.
If we do, I'm personally not going to watch it because I actually want to be surprised by the show.
Same.
Well, at least we don't
I
have
already know
Robert
the whole.
Rodriguez.
I already know the whole plot.
You!
I think I'm curious
I know he
for
gets
a couple
killed by
things.
Vader in the end, all
I
right?
think I'm curious for a couple things going into the show. I'm wondering if this, like, I'm wondering if in this show and maybe even in season 3 of Mandalorian, they're gonna even mention Satine, because obviously in Mandalorian they gotta kind of explain the backstory with the Darksaber and with Bo-Katan and stuff, kind of talking about like she obviously didn't win it in a fight. She was gifted the Darksaber. Like she didn't actually earn it. And so I wonder if they're gonna talk about that in Obi-Wan and in Mando. And then I also am curious if maybe like when Kenobi, like when he sees Luke, if they're gonna even maybe show flashbacks of Anakin as like from each of the prequel movies, like him as a child, and then growing up and stuff. Because obviously when we see this trailer, we see Luke doing the same thing with the whole pod racing and stuff. So I'm wondering if they're gonna kind of like, I really would like to see a lot of flashbacks to the prequels, because I think it would really make, you know, me growing up with the prequels and being a fan, I think I would just about pretty much die seeing flashbacks.
I completely lost it when we saw 501st Troopers during Order 66 in Book of Boba. I mean, that's probably still like one of my personal highlights of the show entirely. So yeah, I would lose it.
Yeah, and I hope that there are flashbacks to
Satine. I think Satine coming back is just as important as Maul coming back. I mean, they both had critical roles in Kenobi's life.
The thing about the Ben thing that they have to address, Satine's the one who gave him that name.
Oh, yeah, that's right?
Yeah, I mean, no, like, I can't even tell you that. Like.
So,
what name are we talking about?
Kenobi.
Satine gave Obi-Wan that.
No, I know Kenobi, but what name?
We're talking about the Kenobi show.
Ben.
Ben. Thank you. Okay, Ben.
Ben.
Christ.
Not that.
I don't remember that.
Not that fool.
It's in the Kenobi novel.
Yeah, she gave him the name, so eventually he can tell it to some other kid who will tell his best friend to name his son Ben.
See, it's like poetry. It sort of rhymes.
I mean, if we're gonna be specific about the books, Han and Leia did not name their son Ben. Thank you. That was Luke and Mara.
Jason.
Well, did you ever hear?
I got that reference.
Did you ever hear the rumor of why he was called Ben Solo in the sequel trilogy? Is because Harrison Ford's son is really named Ben. And since him and Adam Driver had no scenes together, in order for Harrison Ford to make that personal connection in the one scene they had together, he asked Kasdan and Abrams if he could call him Ben, if he could use his real son's name to get that emotion for the scene. So that's why he was named Ben Solo. It was Harrison Ford's idea.
Well,
Be about the books.
well, that went well.
I just wanted to feel happy.
Can we just
about
go
the
back
books.
to Kenobi? Oh my god.
Kenobi. Such as Kenobi.
Exactly. And
Obi-Wan
I have a question for everybody.
Obi-Wan.
Actually, I have a question for everybody. How many of you guys are looking forward to seeing Hayden Christensen come back?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Don't even
You
ask.
can't see it,
Don't
but my
even
hands.
ask.
Was that even a question that you just physically
Yeah, you don't
asked?
even need to ask that. Thank you.
I'll get him back on track.
I was hoping for Kenobi.
I know that the neighbors are gonna hate me when I see them on screen.
I mean, Ewan did that great interview with Entertainment Weekly, the video interview this week.
Yeah,
and he talked about how, you know, him and Hayden seeing each other in person after all this time, and it felt like no time had passed, and it was emotional, and it got me emotional just hearing him talk about that, because he said they'd kept in touch, you know, other ways, but they hadn't seen each other, you know.
Yeah.
And he let it slip that they were in character, they were dressed as Anakin and Obi-Wan, so he slipped that.
No, I didn't want to cry, and now I'm gonna cry.
Yes.
Now, I don't know if
Use
you guys.
your sad feelings.
I don't know if you guys have seen the.
Emotional damage.
I don't know if you guys have seen the VR Vader Immortal.
Vader Immortal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they show him taking off his helmet and going, Padme. You know, like touching. They better sew some shit like that. I'm gonna.
I kid you not.
Emotional damage.
I kid you not. Like just the other night, for some reason I got really drunk and I was watching Revenge of the Sith and I cried like a little boy watching like all the Jedi die and then Anakin get burned at the lava. I'm like, this is a tragedy.
Emotional damage.
You're brought back to your roots.
Man, this GIF is really proving its money's worth right now.
Emotional damage.
There's a lot of emotional damage happening tonight.
As much as I want to sit there and like as much as we were like nitpicking the little things about the trailer, when I saw the trailer and heard Duel of the Fates, I genuinely started bawling my eyes out.
Me too.
Because,
me too.
No, I didn't.
There was a single tear of respect.
No, I was genuinely crying once.
I was hyped up like crazy. I was hyped
I was
up.
hyped.
I was just like, I was so excited, and I saw it, and I'm like, oh, this is awesome! And then I saw the Inquisitor, and I'm just like,
For real, I think that is the
It was
main
awesome.
reason why people are this upset, or why I'm upset, because it was so epic. It was just the music was there. You were like, oh yes, it's time, and then
it takes you out.
Fuck. Yeah.
Not just the music got me, but just seeing Ewan McGregor since 2005
and hearing him.
Yeah, man. Like, and he's also directing a few of these. His beard.
Wait, he is? He's directing some of the episodes.
Yeah, he's directing.
Yeah.
Man, somebody's making some good life choices.
I thought he was only a producer. Oh, damn.
No, I don't know.
I'm really excited, yeah.
Producer, director, who gives a shit? The guy's involved.
You
know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it does make a difference. Well, there we go. Man.
I will share my emotions, man. Leave me alone.
Remember, kids. Pablo Hidalgo says emotions are not for
I
share.
will send you to Jesus.
We don't talk about that guy.
Thank you.
I can't help it, okay?
He's like
Thank
Voldemort.
Watch, he's gonna like post it like in front of as his like wallpaper for his Twitter again. Of just
Lucille
Lucky
is
Tiger
Lucille.
just crying.
Don't judge me.
We don't talk about that guy.
I can't
Dude,
help
Scorpion
it.
brings
We don't
up
talk
a point.
about
A lot of
Pablo.
people
Dark Scorpion,
say
you
like,
disgust me.
he was wooden as
I can
Vader. A lot of
understand
people
that.
say
You
that he was
disgust me.
wooden, but dude, that's how he was directed to act the character.
Yeah.
That was the
Listen,
point.
if you have a problem with
I-
Anakin Skywalker in the prequels, then say fuck you to George Lucas and get out of here.
I was gonna say,
Please don't go this way.
Exactly. There you go.
you the world.
Dude, I'm done. I don't care. If you're
do
gonna hate on the
not-
prequels, you're gonna get it.
There's a lot of great videos on YouTube of people explaining his acting choices to match up with Vader and everything. So, you know.
Well,
It all
not
makes
only
sense,
that,
man.
but
Jones.
it's not only that, but you cannot sit there and blame the actor for the writing and direction that they were given to do, that they were instructed to do for this movie.
Yeah.
You can, and that was what pissed me
I'll be
off
right back.
so much with Hayden getting so much hate from the Star Wars community. And then as soon as they announce that he's back, everyone's kissing his ass.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like no.
Rose Tico.
Yeah. I mean, like Kelly Marin Tran, like she's a good actor on her own, but like
Yeah, it's
the
like-
script, then like
Elizabeth
the
does.
her direction, it's just
Exactly,
piss poor
Bayou.
because-
Hayden is the GOAT.
Yeah,
Hey.
it's like it's the same thing with if you don't like Rey as a character, that is fine, but don't sit there hating on the people, like the actors that are, you know, getting paid to play these characters. You have to.
I wanted to
separate.
see Rose do something for her character.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, that's just a writing and directing issue. That is not the actor's fault because they are doing what they can with what they are given. And unfortunately, people do not know how to separate the actor from the character.
Well, yeah,
Well, and
like
also, I
like-
do think Luke
Mod
brings up a good point because I do think a lot of people just don't look deep enough into it. Like, because George wrote very poetically and philosophically. There's meaning behind the dialogue. I mean, for instance, people make fun of the sand line for days, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's
To be
literally
honest, I actually
Anakin
loved
just
Hayden's
voicing
acting.
that he's traumatized from being a fucking slave. I mean,
Who'd have
you
thought
have
being a
bad
slave would be
memories.
horrible, right?
Yeah, and like if you got like
Who'd thought?
if you got like somebody like I don't know like Ben Affleck to say like the Sandline, I think he would be able to like do it like well on his own because he's well experienced. But like the way that George Lucas was telling Hayden Christensen to say it is like, yeah, this comes off as creepy. Only because Hayden Christensen doesn't know what else to do. He's not as experienced as an actor. It doesn't mean he's bad. It's just that he needs a little more work and he needed a better director.
In that time too, I mean, he was so young and still like fairly new to acting that it like this is what made him so well known in acting. This was his big break. Yeah. So it's like you have to cut him some slack.
Go watch the movie Shattered Glass that he did, where he played a journalist
or Jumper or American Heist. He was also in Goosebumps.
Taken.
We got off track again, which means we're getting another solo.
Is that so? Then how
Hopefully that brought everybody back on course. We were talking about Kenobi, and we have almost no time left.
Wait, what?
I think what made me like so emotional seeing the trailer too was like, and like just kind of talking about it was, not only did I grow up on that stuff, but I think like I'm just so excited when I can like think about how Ewan and Hayden are going to be now when they come back.
Oh yeah.
I just know like I'm going to bawl my eyes out when this show comes out.
Awesome.
Well, and also, I mean, you
too.
always gotta think about, I mean, people like me, I mean, we grew up on the prequels. Like, Hayden is Anakin. He's the epitome of Anakin. I don't see any problems with that. And I am super hyped that he's coming back and is getting some love again.
So long as they don't recite any Vogon poetry, we'll be fine.
The deadliest in the galaxy.
Emotional damage is happening right now to me.
Emotional damage.
Sorry, say that again.
Emotional damage.
That was perfect.
Not bad.
Right.
Exactly what Bayou said. Exactly.
Yeah.
Emotional damage.
Well, when Hayden went to Celebration in 2017 and then in 2019, he got a lot of love. So
yeah, man.
Thankfully, I mean,
Yeah.
By the way, tickets for the one in May go on sale again on Tuesday. If anybody's interested about that.
I am.
Yeah, I blew my load on the ICCC, so I'm gonna be down in Nashville. I don't know that I'm gonna make it to Celebration unless somebody buys me a ticket. Then I'll be there.
Oh wait, yeah, Star Wars Celebration is coming up, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. Buy me a ticket. Buy me a plane ticket as well. And,
Dude, plane tickets are going for like $500 right now. I want to go there so bad. Anywhere.
Yeah.
Frankfurt.
I'll just start a Kickstarter and say like, "Hey, get me a ticket, a plane ticket, and a Star Wars Celebration ticket." Just
we
cause.
should all just do a GoFundMe page together to fund this little like group trip of us going
Frank
to
starts putting out
Celebration.
feet
And
pics.
we have to record everything that we do.
I'm just
like,
gonna
as we're
directly
there.
send them to Tarantino.
Bryce, that's how quickly, bro. Literally, just like there have been people camped out for 3 days now. I think.
Seriously?
The ticket counter has, I think, three day campers.
Well, see, this celebration was delayed 2 years ago. It's supposed to be in 2020.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
that's right.
So these tickets are basically people that got a refund. They're reselling the tickets for people that got a refund back then. So we don't really know how many tickets they have to sell.
I really hope that they're willing to redo. We were supposed to have a convention here last year. For my birthday, I was actually supposed to go get a photo with Hayden, and then like literally 2 days before it was supposed to happen, they canceled.
Oh no!
What Hayden
because of COVID.
Hayden and Ewan were supposed to do a convention in Boston, and right before COVID, and it got shut down. It's the first time Ewan had ever done a convention.
It wasn't just Hayden and Ewan going to Ace Comic-Con, which was what it was. I had the tickets and everything.
Yep.
It was a week before. It wasn't just Hayden and Ewan. It was Ray Park, Matt Wood.
Yeah, man.
More
Yeah,
people to go.
that-
Yeah, at ICCC, we're getting Ian McDermott, Daniel, we're
Logan.
getting, Daniel Logan's coming too?
Is Sam
That's what
Witwer
he said
going?
on his Instagram.
Anthony Daniels coming.
A lot of the Clone Wars voice actors too, right?
Yeah.
X-Wing,
yeah.
you talking about ICC or Celebration?
ICCC.
ICC, yeah.
By the way, can
Yeah.
we get a? I know it's not going to happen. I'm the only one that wants it. Can we get a Daniel
gonna be
Logan
there.
Boba Fett cameo on Kenobi?
Love
Who
to see
said
it.
that? What?
If
I'm down for anything.
if Sam Witwer shows up to Star Wars Celebration, I might actually start murdering people for tickets.
Charlie commented on my Instagram.
I met him at the
He's-
last time.
Yeah.
He's so nice.
What's the guy?
Yeah, I mean, last year I was really looking forward to my birthday. I was, ready to stand out in 100-degree weather, waiting for my photo. I did not care if I looked like crap or not. It was the fact that I was going to literally be standing, even if it was like a little glass thingy wall separating us. I did not care. I was going to get a photo with Hayden freaking Christensen, and I was gonna see Ewan McGregor. I was gonna see Owen Wilson. I believe.
Owen Wilson.
Yeah, because of Loki. Loki had come out at that
Oh
time.
yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. That's right.
It was- they were gonna have. Well, they were the main three guests that were supposed to be there, and then they were gonna have a lot of the voice actors from Rebels, Clone Wars. They were gonna have the guy that played Chewbacca in the Solo movie. They were supposed to have so many different people from Star Wars, and literally 2 days before it happened, they had to cancel because each of them had all pulled out.
It's not tomorrow, it's day after tomorrow, isn't it? I thought it was the
cried
15th.
in my car for 30 minutes when I found out.
Yeah, it's Tuesday, the 15th.
Man,
Yeah.
crazy Kenobi talk.
Yeah, great Kenobi talk. All right.
Yeah.
We got to call it. We've been going for an hour and 20. I was going to call it at an hour, but we're almost at an hour 30. So run it through. If you guys got something you want to promote, lay it down on the line right now. Hopefully mods will be able to have some links in the chat. Mr. Charlie Thomas, you're on your way to go talk to Miss Ahsoka and Mr. Mr. Gideon.
Yes,
Ooh.
I am.
You're talking to Ashley again?
Yeah.
Nice.
Fourth time now? Fourth?
Dude, awesome.
Fifth?
Becoming
This
besties
will be the
now.
Fifth time.
Besties.
You guys see about getting
The last
digits.
dude, Lainey, did you see the last one he did? She was like,
She pops on, she's like, "Hey, Charlie."
I remember you.
She's
And it's
ridiculous
like-
awesome in person. Yeah, she's it's I
Hashtag
got
my Ahsoka.
yeah, we'll see. Ashley Eckstein, Giancarlo Esposito, Emily Swallow, the armor from
nice.
Mandalorian, will be the weekend after that. So she's ridiculously kind. This will be my second time talking to her. So if you like that, stay tuned. I have spoken.
Awesome.
Hell yeah,
Nice.
brother.
Absolutely jealous.
Sam?
Got nothing.
Okay. Lainey?
I have Twitch and I have YouTube. Both are Exo Lucky Tiger. I don't know when I'm streaming next because I've been doing all this stuff. So,
Looks good. You finally got away, found your window.
woohoo!
I am going to be in Nashville, by the way. Anybody who's around, I'm going to be in Nashville, Tennessee at the end of April for the ICCC. So if there's anybody that lives in that area, I know there's a lot of people from Echo Base Network that we're going to be meeting up with. I'm going to try to do everything I can to live stream the stuff that I can. I got a press pass, so I have the early VIP access on Friday. I think I'm going to pop in and try to see if maybe I can get close to some famous people or something. I've never actually seen anybody in real life that's been a part of Star Wars, so that could be a cool thing for me. But
Who do you want to meet? Who do you want to meet? Who are you most excited about?
McDermott and Christensen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
James
I
Earl
think I'll
Taylor's going there.
genuinely
They're
try to
like
make
they're
the
like
drive
the
to
whole, they're the
Nashville.
anchor of Star Wars. Like
Mhm.
the Emperor and Anakin are the crux of Star Wars and always have been. So if I got to see those guys, and I love Kenobi, I love Ewan McGregor, but to be real, like it's my boys. It's the two boys. It's always going to be the two boys. You know what I mean?
Two Sith boys.
But the Clone Wars voice actors, they're really great too. Matt Lanner, Ashley Eckstein, Sam Witwer. I don't know who's going to be there exactly.
Sam Witwer's right there in with them.
Yeah,
just because I love Sam as a person so much.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
If I could find a plane ticket,
Time for
I'd
me
be
to
right
save
there with
money.
you.
Enter in some giveaways or something.
I could drive there.
You never know. Mr. Hatter, do you have something you want to plug?
I do. I have two things. I'll be quick about it. If you want to hear me ramble on about stupid Marvel subjects, check out Audio Anomaly. That's my good friend for the Happy 616th Marvel family. That's our podcast. And if you want to check out me, I do some voice audios and make memes on my own channel, The Funny Hatter. Go and check it out if you like.
Big fan of memes.
Yeah, what we talking here? Ship posts, huh? What we talking?
Everything.
Mr. Strut.
Whoa, take it easy there, sweetheart.
Hey, everything.
What about you, buddy?
Yep. I have a channel, Strike_721. We've just done our latest Talking Bricks podcast. Has been really fun, so please check it out.
Love those.
And yeah, other than that, also check out Aiden's channel, Skateboard Films.
Yes.
He has dropped some amazing movie talks or just like love letters to movies in general. And he's going to be dropping a short movie in a bit.
His content makes me nervous.
Yes, he's definitely underrated, so go give him a sub. Skateboard Films. But yeah, that's pretty much. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Green is the way.
Green is the way.
Well, as always, thank you, Xwing, and everybody for having me on. I always enjoy it. I always appreciate you guys letting me come on.
Having you on, man.
Glad you're feeling good.
Yeah, thank you. I don't have a channel or anything, but I'm on the hive of scum and villainy known as Twitter at JediScum83. So follow me if you don't follow me already. I got called a Disney shill today because I'm excited about the Kenobi trailer. So
I love seeing your tweets.
How dare you have an interest?
Yes.
So it's that's always fun. I got lectured.
I always like seeing Jedi Scum's tweets.
Thank you.
They always make my day.
I'm a bit confused. Is it Jedi Scum or is it Jedi's Cum?
Whoa.
I didn't.
That'll be the Hangar Bay stream. I really appreciate you guys.
Yeah, it's been really good.
Yeah, good night. Good night. Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. See you all.
It's bad when you make the host leave.
Sorry, JT, you're gonna have to go ahead and follow that one up.
So, yeah, guys, it's just my name as you see it. It's on Instagram. I'm building the world's first in the world 6'4" BX commando droid from the Clone Wars.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Life scale.
I'm excited for that.
Professional paint job. It's gonna light up everything. Vibroblade, the
Hell
works.
yeah.
I build props. I do lightsaber stuff.
Ooh.
Charlie does some similar stuff that I do. So
You're
go
gonna
check
send
them
me
out.
that droid, right?
out all
When it's
these
all
guys.
done. When the droid is done, you're just gonna send it to me.
I can
No.
Right.
It's going to go into production, so you can have a private commando droid army.
No, I reached out to my local comic book shop and I told them about that, and they said, "Yeah, when you get that done, let us know because we'll have it in our shop just standing around."
Nice.
That was pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I can vouch for him. He's got a pretty cool collection, man.
Thank you.
Nice.
But yeah, guys, the Hangar Bay, it's a place Star Wars fans to give their opinion, give their voice. I love all you guys. You're great people to talk to. Go check these guys out. Seriously, check out their
Even when
content.
they give me crap.
Lady, nobody wants to see Mara Jade.
We stand Mara Jade. We love it. We just like to bully you and existence.
George Lucas didn't
I
make Mara
haven't
Jade,
talked
so
about it that much lately, though.
that much
Lainey,
lately.
come on. Come on.
All right,
Come
all right, you nerds. We're
Emotional
calling it. Everybody have a good night. May the force be with you. We'll see you
Good
again
night.
next Sunday. God
Later.
love you. May the force be with you.
Look, see ya.
Is that so?